Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Hot Tottie with AK and Bree. How are you feeling, AK? Let's get into it first. How are you feeling?
Hey guys, I'm feeling good. You know, a lot of people were panicking originally during this whole quarantine shit. Of course, it's pretty weird going outside and stuff, and like, it's basically empty out there. But I've used this time to do some house renovations and learning how to cook more things, and just spending time at home. And yeah, it's been good.
I'm ready to get the fuck out of this house, honestly. Like, there's only so much lounging and like avoiding of responsibilities that one person can really do. And I just have reached my limit and I'm ready to I just keep thinking about when I used to go out and, see people and interact, without a webcam. I feel very 2020 right now.
Honestly, you're lucky because I don't get to avoid responsibilities because I still have to go to work every day. But yeah, I can.
Well, there's still stuff to be done. It's just about if you actually do it. But I mean, everybody in this quarantine is kind of just like you feel me? I feel like everybody in this quarantine right now, they're just they're either getting a lot of stuff done or they're getting very little stuff done. I mean, there are people in between because there's always that 1% of people, but I know. I do.
Yeah. So today I actually was on Instagram and I saw somebody put up a post and they were like, all of y'all who are sitting here saying, well, I need to find a barber, or where's the hair lady that still will pull up and do my hair, or where the nail techs doing house calls at. Like, nigga, who judging your nails right now? Nobody.
For real.
Nobody. Put your hair under a hat like I'm doing right now. I was supposed to wash my hair, but I got caught up painting and cooking. So who's judging your nails? Who's judging your shape up? Who's judging your toenails? I mean, we all gonna look a little scruffy coming out of this. But guess what? Give them nails a break, sis. They need to breathe, sis. My nails are begging for this breath of fresh air that they're getting right now.
Honestly, Taraji did her own hair. And Taraji, she's been on shows, she's been in movies, okay? She just got famous when she was 27. I don't know how old she is now, but that's not that long, okay? And if she can stay at home and do her own hair, do her own nails, do her own makeup, then I think regular Joe Blows can do the same thing. And guess what? You're saving money on getting your nails done. I mean, are you gonna wait for this $1,200 to hit your mailbox? Like, no. You're just
And
gonna save your money.
it's the thing that's getting to me the most is like part of the post that I did read today. This barber was doing house calls and ended up dying from the Rona. And it's like, I would not trust my barber if they were sitting here doing house calls. Because how you know that you the first house, the second house, the third house, the fourth house? I don't know which house you went to that infected you.
You
And
know what's funny? You sound like you're talking about, when you go to the doctor and they're doing the health checks and they're like, oh, if you have sex with one person, you're having sex with the same people that they had sex with. It's like, I don't know how many people you've had sex with and who infected you. Like, I don't know how many houses you've been to.
the funniest thing is I used to tell people, I'd be like, I trust you, but I don't trust your other partners. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can trust you, but I don't know who she is sleeping with and who that person is sleeping with that's sleeping on her or whatever like that. I'll be like, y'all 30. Let's minimize it. That's no.
Yep. If you start from zero, you only have up to go. It's like, mom, we're gonna try to fake the.
It's not that serious to be out here getting your hair cut. Make this as a time to learn a new skill or something like that. I know I've been seeing a lot of pressure on people to learn a new skill or come out of here with a new skill. F that. Learn how to do your own hair, sis. Go on Amazon and buy some some faux locks, some crochet hair, some something like that. We all been braiding Barbie dolls since we were babies. Yeah, might as
I
well
don't know
learn
how to braid.
goddamn hair. That's a
I don't
damn
know how
shame.
to braid. Do you see this? Do you think this doesn't just, you can't just put your hands in this? Like, if I try to put my hands in this right now, my fingers will disappear, okay? This is a lot to deal with. So I just let it do its thing, and I don't try to upset it. And I've found people who know what they're doing, but I cannot do this hair at home. I don't have the arm strength. I don't have the willpower for it. Like, I don't have any of that. Mm-mm.
Do
But
you
I do
feel
respect a
feel
good
should learn?
face mask. Like,
Tell us more. Tell us more.
oh, well, I did like an Indian clay mask. And it was actually really nice because it gets all deep in there and then it makes your face like really hard. And then you just wash off with warm water and your face feels all smooth and cleansed. Like your pores are not clogged. And if you use one of those charcoal strips, then it leaves your pores open and then dirt can get inside and then they get clogged all over again. It's a scam.
I used to do Indian clay mask on my hair. I would apply it to my hair first and then apply it to my face, whatever was left over, and just like let it sit. It's really good for your curls and for cleaning your hair as well. But you gotta
Yeah.
tell people how you do an Indian clay mask. Like what is that?
Okay, so it's actually like powder, and you put it in like a bowl or something, and you can just like put a little bit of warm water, or you can put some apple cider vinegar if you have, and then that way you can like if you put the apple cider vinegar, you're gonna be feeling that. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna feel like your face is a baby face. But if you use regular warm water, that works perfectly fine. And then you just feel a lot cleaner. And then after you leave it on for like 10, 15 minutes, depending on your skin type, and you wash it off and you feel youthful. And if you don't feel clean, your face is just dirty and I don't know what to tell you.
His
So,
DJ Deem said, "Nah, I'm gonna need a barber soon. I'm looking like Castaway Part 2, the Negro edition."
stop it. Stop it. No. Yo, that's when you really have to like take that walk with your mask and just go and get some scissors, some clippers, like those things for the bushes that gardeners use. Clippers, yeah. Just get those.
he,
Whatever you gotta do to get rid of it.
he said the real question is who is really taking showers and brushing during quarantine.
I thought about that too. I was like, yo, people have to remember, like, especially if you're going to sleep at odd hours, just brush your teeth whenever you remember to brush your teeth. Like, kind of.
I'm not gonna hold you. It's definitely been interesting to try and remind yourself, like, damn, I gotta keep up with all these other things because I feel like I'm in a loop at this point. And I definitely missed a shower or two, but I'm not gonna hold you. It's
I mean,
interesting.
sometimes
I'm
you gotta
really
know what
wondering.
you smell like.
Huh?
Sometimes you gotta know what you smell like. Like,
Man, I like being
you
among
gotta recognize your
hoes and
funk. Because
funk. I
if
need
you
to
never
feel like
smell your funk, you won't know it's you when the
mad come.
person looking around like, who is that? It's you. Like, it's you. You you tell me you don't know. Get to know your funk.
we were um we were painting earlier, and like mommy was below me, and I had to be like, man, if you smell something, that's my underarms.
And you're short too, so it's like not that far from her face. So it's just like
I was on the was 10 times funnier. I'm like right
terrible.
above her, like.
Terrible. And let other people get to know your funk, like this is the time. What other time is it acceptable for you to not leave your house and just funk around for like a day? A day. I'm not saying funk around for a week because that's just
They should be, yeah, they should be the max. A day should definitely be the max. But listen, live in your own funk, have fun in your funk. Just make sure not to end up with any extra funk attached to you at the end of this because you wash the coochie for at least 2
For
days.
real. Just it's like all about upkeep. Like it's all about upkeep. Like keep up your own nails, keep up your own skin, keep up your own hair. Like you can be all natural in the house. You don't even need to have your weave on. Okay? You have this opportunity to just see what your hair looks like when it's not breaking.
Your man look like too.
Exactly. He knows what you look like for sure. For sure. Like if you have like
Just pull up. If I was like in a new relationship at this point, this would have been the moment.
we are not quarantining together. I will talk to you on the phone. I will talk to you on the phone. I'm sorry. That way, at least I can like do a little something before I talk to you. Like in a new relationship, like brand new. You're still trying to look kind of cute. But
If I was in a new relationship, this would have been a time where he would have realized I had no eyebrows.
If they don't know that, if they don't know that, it's not real. It's not real. If he doesn't know, like ladies, if he doesn't know by now what your real hair looks like, you should probably try to reevaluate your relationship because it's
like,
fun.
Are girls keeping up the coochie grooming, or are we letting that go? Cause
I mean, I feel like some people they don't mind the gnarly, and some people they like it to be all baby fresh, and then there are people with the in between who are like, I want it to be kept, but not, you know, like whoa everywhere.
I think at this point I'm gonna see what I come out of here with. That's my newest thing.
Yo, it's DJ D said somebody hasn't took a shower since the quarantine started, smelling like wild fart and Cheetos. That's a fact. Sound like somebody who plays video games all day, every day, and just screams at the TV.
Yeah.
Anybody who does that.
He said, the coochie is exempt from corona. Pause. At least shape it up. Your coochie lineup better be clean as fuck. I am weak. Like,
First of all, what if you don't know how far it can really go? Like, what if you've always been getting waxes and all that other stuff, and you don't know how far it can really go? This is when you get to learn yourself. Because one day, you may or may not be married or in a long-term relationship where, like, you end up inhabiting with this person, and they find out, like, oh, this is how far it goes? This is how long it gets?
man, I'm learning something new about my coochie every time I take a shower. I'm like, man, this hair long.
For real.
I'm gonna learn how to braid my coochie hair. And I'm gonna color it pink.
Honestly, I had to keep it up because I for myself personally, it's just a lot to like just
Oh,
to worry about being like I don't know. It's easier. Life is easier without hair. You know, like without so much hair. It's like if you have hair on your head, like a lot of hair on your head, you're gonna keep it clean, right? Like if
wait,
you're
quick shout outs to Eight at the Table. Hey, and Ayana and Shantae the Bombay and BX Productions for joining. Make sure to hit that airplane link and send it off to some friends so they could join in the conversation too. But yeah, I guess you could keep your coochie hair up like your hair, but it's okay. I'm gonna wait to see what this quarantine thing does to me, and I'll keep y'all updated.
yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when people come out their houses, see what they really look like.
Coochie Chronicles.
Now let's go from Coochie Chronicles to our Hump Day Sex Connects.
Hump Day.
Hump Day. So,
wait, hold on, real quick. DJ Deem said European Wax Center about to be packed as AF. That is a fact. And I said I got a comb just so the hair isn't unruly, but it's getting a bit much to find a clit. Girl,
I can't.
know where the slit is. Just take the hair, separate. You feel me?
If you have to be like, wait a second, hold on, let me just move this like out the way, and then they're like, oh, okay, there it is, still there.
I'm gonna need my gut so I can find the clit. I'm not shaving my coochie until I can see my coochie.
Wait, what?
I'm not shaving my coochie until I can see my coochie.
I can't.
I got mad boobs and a gut in the way, bruh. I can separate the titties, but my gut be sitting on top of my coochie.
Did you just go like this?
Separate the
titties. Mine are already separated.
But my gut be on my coochie, so I need the gut to be gone. If I could get rid of it by the end of this quarantine, we'll be good. Then I'll see my coochie. By then, I'm going to be able to put some bobos on it, some barrettes, and everything.
Make it look really nice. Pigtails.
Man, I'm not playing about that pink dye.
Yo. Coochie Chronicles.
Coochie Chronicles.
Everybody who just joined us, shout out Chelsea, Trishy to the T, Shantae the Bombay, and Chris Stoner 3. Thank you for joining us. So, all right. One thing, I talked about this last episode, and since the quarantine's still going on, it still reigns true. I miss sex. I miss sex and different kinds of sex and all kinds of sex and sex. So how is it that we are supposed to survive? Like, I think the lack of sex is really what's going to be killing people out here. Or at least maybe just me. I don't know. But how do you guys stay quarantined without a boo? Like, whether you have one and they're somewhere else, or like you just don't have one and it's just sad like that. Like, what are y'all doing?
Shantae the Bombay said, I miss sex too. There was an Amazon guy who did go black, and it's DJ Deem is quoting him, said, stop ordering dildos on Amazon. They're not essential. And what you guys are failing to realize is they are essential. Like, ooh.
Why would somebody say something like that? To stop ordering dildos on Amazon? I mean, maybe the Amazon part, but like dildos, if you don't have one right now, I hope you really know yourself. I hope you are.
You gotta order your dildos from erotic_boudoir on Instagram. That's why you gotta order them. They got dildos on deck. Ayana said, I literally had to buy a suction cup dildo so that my skills don't diminish. Girl, I heard it's like riding a bike. You never forget. You'll be good. You will have that off-beat moment real quick, but then you'll be right back at it. It might be like, and then finally you'll be like, back at it. It's okay.
And that's going to be everybody applauding as they're like, yes, you did it. You made it through. Yes.
She said, clit is vibrated out. I heard you, sis. I heard you. It may be
honestly,
like, girl, I need to take souls. Kegels. Ladies, let's do some Kegels right now. I should do a Kegel challenge on Instagram. Let us Kegel challenge it out. Come out here
I'm
with
Keegling right now.
everything.
See how
Listen,
easy it is? It's like you don't even have to stress yourself out. You can do Kegels whenever.
let's get some Kegel balls and do some Kegel yoga or something. Phone sex. It feels like high school again. I haven't had phone sex in so. Oh my gosh, I didn't
Oh
have
my gosh, yeah. Honestly, I didn't even sext in high school or anything because, like, I watched way too many Lifetime movies, and I was just like, high school boys are trash. I'm not doing that. High school girls are trash too, frankly. So I'm really not doing that because the girls will be the one to take the guy's phone and be like, let me send it to everyone. So that was a no. But I feel like sexting now, unless you're just with somebody who's really grimy or really childish, like, why would you want anybody else to see this person's photos? Like, or at least like, why would you expose them? That's just childish. And then you don't get any more naked photos. Like, you ruined it for yourself. Now nobody
revenge porn still charged, and I'm also getting a charge with you because I'm getting you beat the fuck up. Call me Carol Basket.
Ooh. Is that?
I need to watch Tiger.
I'm about to say, is that from Tiger King?
You already know. I'm Carol Basket.
Yo, honestly, I don't even. I'm not gonna think about it because it's gonna get me to this place that I don't want to be. I don't know, but
That like I said, I feel like ladies, if you're gonna be by yourself, some toys that I definitely suggest. I have some toys by WeVibe. WeVibe is really good if you do have a partner, but you guys are just trying to be on the safer side. I know people who are still out there going to their dick appointments and stuff like that. Hella stupid, but whatever. Keep it spreading like your legs and the virus, but whatever. For those of y'all who are being safe, I would say check out WeVibe because they have like toys that your partner can control. All you need is Wi-Fi.
oh yeah, that's true.
App, and y'all can have fun that way. Like, FaceTime, let them control the app, let them do that. So they feel like they're there. They know the pleasure you're going through. There's so many.
If they don't have Wi-Fi though, that's an issue. I'm just saying,
I'm not even entertaining that. Definitely, this be a perfect time for you to have your partner to like clone a willy. Have them clone their dangalang and send it to you through the post office.
Cute. That's so like romantic.
Clone your coochie. Do something. You could clone your coochie. I think it's clonawilly.com or something. Clone your coochie. There's so many different ways for you to still be there without being there. And this might be a time for you to up your toy game, okay? Toys are your friend.
Oh wait, can I just
Clone your coochie.
These comments? Oh my gosh. Shantae the Bombay said no face, no case. That's a fact.
Because I'm Carol Baskin.
Smart. Because it's like, why? Why? And then it's CJ Deem said everybody went for the toilet paper. I stocked up on the Jergens. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, hey, Abrie. Did I say that right? I hope so. Backbone. Oh, Tamoya, hey. And Peralta knows best. Thanks for watching. But no, seriously, like, it's hard because even with all the toys in the world, it's like there were a lot of other things that I want that I can't get because the only thing I've got is down there. Like, where's the rest of it? Like, where the fuck is the rest? I have like things that I like to go on. I'd like other things to be happening besides just like some vibration.
Girl, you better pillow and make out with it or something. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm dead. You said a pillow?
You gotta hump your pillow. There's some people who are pillow humping.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm not a 12-year-old boy. Like, I'm good. I'm just saying, once I'm breaking free, like, that's gonna be a really good day for somebody.
Listen, Nobody is gonna judge if you're out here humping.
Oh no, that doesn't do it for me. But if it does do it for you, like if it does do it for somebody out there, more power to you. I hope it's a really good pillow, one of those body pillows that you feel like you're getting love all over the place. Like, know yourself.
You could just turn your phone upside down and have them like scream real loud so the air poofs out your phone. You know how the air be puffing out your phone?
Oh, you should have some like vibration on your neck. So
like
it feels kind of like somebody's kissing your neck,
Ayana said, I miss the pressure of another body, like the heat from the other body. Get a heating pack.
Stop it. It's almost summertime. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Listen, I just feel exactly. DJ can you just duct tape a dildo to a body pillow and pour hot water on it? Listen,
hot water. That means that you're sweating already. Like
you said, you missed the heat and the pressure. You put the pillow on top of you, put the dildo at an angle. You boop 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 boop, and now it's warm. So you just.
I really just pictured that. Like, I just really pictured that. And I just started to feel really bad for myself. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I really just pictured, like, if I really had to sit there and recognize that in that moment, I'm humping a pillow that I duct taped a dildo to. And not only that, but I put boiling hot water on it so that I could feel like it was someone's real perspiration on me. I need to like reevaluate.
That would be a great.
Like, imagine you're trying to do like the really good positions, Like, how do you
feel? If you're horny.
Oh my gosh! That means you have to duct tape it to the wall. Like, then the duct tape rips, it falls off. That's not cute. Like, oh my gosh. Yo. But the lesbians who have strap-ons at their houses, those are the lucky ones. Because they could just strap that shit right onto a pillow, tighten it, tape it to the wall, and it's all they need,
Girl, that's why Ayana said she got that suction cup dildo. We all know about it. You just sit there, you like to the wall, and then
it works. That's what that is? Oh man, I've never heard of that. Wow.
It works. It does the job.
Yo, I can't. I know there are just many creative ways to please yourself and amuse yourself during this time, and everybody is definitely figuring them out. It's like TikTok videos, stuff like with your clit, or with your penis. But I mean, it's just a penis. Like, I don't know.
This is the time you're going to come out of this, and the next time you see your partner or whoever you're sleeping with, you're going to be like, they're going to be like, babe, let's try this. And you're going to be like, what the hell were you watching while I was gone?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Honestly,
I just didn't send it to me.
This is the time to research, okay? To practice. Use your pillow to practice. Like, fuck actually doing it. Just make sure you can. That way when you get there, you're not like, oh no. I mean, you can only practice so much. But you don't want to be like, oh, I could totally do that. I got you. And then you see them and you're like, put my foot where? Like, practice these moves, see what you can do, come out of this. That could be your new skill. Kama Sutra. They have books on it. That means it's educational. It's an educational experience. So that's just a skill you can come out of this with. Your hair, your nails, your sex life, all upgraded. Mm-hmm.
I'm still stuck on the pillow with the dildo, but I mean that's what blow-up dolls are for anyway, right?
Oh, that's right. People have those. Facts.
That was probably the first.
You were laughing? Huh?
So that was probably the first blow-up doll, if you think about it.
Pillow? Somebody probably really did that. They put a hole in their pillow and they were like, why don't I just make this into a real woman?
What was that show that was on the Netflix series with the kids and they had the hormone monsters?
Oh, it's called Big
Mouth.
Yeah.
when he got the pillow pregnant, that's the part that cracked me up. Like,
CJ Deem said, "Watch, someone's gonna try that tonight." Facts. Definitely cutting a hole in their pillow and putting a dildo in there, doing whatever they gotta do. And Ayana, Anna, Anna, I don't know. Oh, sorry. Said, honestly, to take the tension from not having someone, I've started masturbating in public to really weird out the way porn. So is this like masturbating in public or masturbating to porn in public? Is that like the public? Not that I've been on those websites, so lewd and vulgar. But what I've heard is that people have sections where they have sex in public. And they're just out there in the street, fucking. It's like
public masturbation is fun. Just do it.
However that goes, well, did someone just...
Yeah. Somebody's screaming outside my house. I'm mad confused, bro.
Somebody's going crazy from quarantine. Uh-oh. We knew it was bound to happen. Cabin fever is real, people. It's real, okay? It's not just...
I'm just waiting on the citizen alert when they tell you whether or not somebody got shot or stabbed. That's it.
Okay.
I think Hump's been great, but are you ready to wind down?
I am. I just want to say one thing, though. Also, if you're a bad texter or you're a bad sexter, like just saying dirty things to people and not even sending them photos, work on that. Because that's a skill that you should have for people in the future. Don't just think about yourself and say, oh, well, like, they'll get over it. Like, no, there are people who want their senses, titillated, okay? So, like, work on your shit, get your skills up, and make sure to come out of this with something. Get a book, an online book or something. Kindle exists. Anyway,
but
so...
I feel like if you're a bad texter, don't leave me on and make me think that texting is great if it's not later on in life,
Facts.
Remain consistent with me. You suck at it. I'm okay.
Right? Don't try to make me think you're gonna suck it. Suck at it. Anywho.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to wind down. So I want to know, AK, like, I know you have all the subscription services just like I do, because we're just awesome like that. But what shows or movies have you been watching? Yeah. Anyway, so what shows and movies have you been watching? Like, what do you think is a good vibe for people to watch right now to keep them like happy or give them emotion, make them feel like they're outside?
Tiger King. Watch Tiger King. Supposedly, they're dropping a newer episode this week, if I'm correct. I'm really excited about watching that. I also Tiger King, definitely, if you don't have like the attention span or if you're not okay with like knowing multiple stories at once, then don't watch it. But if you really want to understand a lot of the memes that are going on Instagram right now, watch Tiger King. I
watched the end of that with my mom and I was just like making a bunch of jokes about it, but I didn't not even because of the memes or anything, but those people were really they were really something. They would say stuff and I'd be like, okay. But it seemed interesting if I watched from the beginning.
To be honest, free Joe Exotic till my man's is free. Not only that, there was a whole bunch of poly relationships going on. There was a murder in the process, even though it wasn't proven yet. We all know that it was done. It was a lot of stuff.
Murder?
Huh?
Attempted murder?
No, it wasn't no attempted murder. There was some attempted, like there was some hiring for hitmen.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
There was a lot of stuff that went on, and I definitely say to watch it. I also watch The Platform as well.
What's
The
that
Platform,
about?
it was basically about like this like jail where basically each month you end up on a new floor, and at the very top floor they prepare a feast, like it's like a culinary school or something like that. So they basically ask you what you like to eat, and they make sure to include it on the meals that go down the platform. But the platform goes each floor to each floor to each floor, and people are able to eat, but it's not like security or anything like that. So basically, like, you just hope that you end up on the right floor, so you actually get fed the most food. And like, it's a movie about survival basically. um it was pretty crazy. It had its twists, it had its turns, had a lot of murder, gore, all that good stuff in it, but it was really good.
Oh,
um
okay. Because I was going to say this sounds a little too civilized, like
it
like
was not civilized at all.
action show.
It was a big ass hole in the middle of a room that had this big old platform that would go down it at a certain hour of the day, and basically they had to eat off of it. And like, let's say you ended up on
Oh, so it's
floor
like one platter of food.
one platter, and it had to go down all
Platter, but
floors.
like one platform of food, and then all of it is just like free for all. You get what you get, and by the bottom floor, it's like people are struggling for food. So
They
like,
weren't even struggling for food. They were left with like the utensil, like the plateware or the glassware or something like that. They weren't left with anything.
you should
But
take
that was
that and then use it to like stab and kill people, so that then they can get to the
oh
top.
yeah, of course, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, really?
That was
I'm telling y'all, I can predict these shows. I can write a whole
oh yeah.
TV show. I'm
If
telling
it's
you right now.
if it's a Netflix movie, you can predict it. But Coffee and Cream was as
Facts.
well. Don't watch it around your kids just because you see a kid in the movie. They are cursing the whole entire time. Literally curse words galore. What else have I watched? Yeah, I think I've dibbled with 100 Humans, but I watch that when I'm going to sleep. But
Yeah,
that's it.
I don't know if I'm like a sci-fi person. Like sometimes I can, but it's like I don't know. I have to be in a certain kind of mood. Like Heroes, like I love Heroes. I can always watch that. But I'm also the same person who will watch a show like 7 times or like 10 times. It's really bad. I won't even say how many times I've watched certain shows, but I definitely know a lot of episodes. But if I had to recommend anything, I'd say to watch something where like something from your city or something. Like I'm in New York, so I've been watching I watched Ugly Betty and I watched Gossip Girl, right? And those two, nobody's gonna watch Gossip Girl. They're all gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's Gossip Girl. But it's really good, and the plot is juicy, and they're super teenagers, and they're rich, and they're out and about, and it's actually shot in New York. So I feel like I've gone to Manhattan and Brooklyn. I'm like, okay, I got in this cab. Like, I'm not a crazy person, but it's like not being able to go outside and go and do things. It's like you live vicariously through the characters a little bit. So it's like at least if it's placed in your city, you can imagine like, oh yeah, I've been on the street before. Like I've been, you know, here before, and so you can just like feel a little bit more like you're outside. But and Ugly Betty, she's like always running around, and she lives in Queens, so that gets a little like a broader view of New York. But yeah, if I could recommend for you guys, I'd say watch Living Single on Hulu. Definitely check out Hulu because they've got a lot of old shows, like Nip Tuck, and you can. It's just like juicy stuff where you're hanging on to see what happens next. There are no commercials, at least not for me. Can't speak for everybody, but there are no commercials, and you also can just watch right away. So it's like you don't have to wait until the next week. You know how long a week is in quarantine time? 4 months. So
That is definitely true. Bree is more into like older shows and stuff like that. I can say the only show that I have been watching that has been like older or not like airing right now is 90 Day Fiance. And
oh,
that was just the last
cute.
season. It was like before the 90 days. It was like the last season of 90 Day Fiance. So
she says hi. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, the reality TV shows are definitely going to be coming to a halt. Like, I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I finished season 17, and that should tell you how few episodes they had. But I won't go into it, but it's because Courtney doesn't want to be a celebrity anymore, and they didn't have enough to shoot, so they only had 12 episodes. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of juicy. But, you know, I'm here for season 18. I'm waiting. I saw that fight. Everybody saw that fight. I'm juiced for it because they're always scrapping.
I don't be keeping up with the Kardashians.
They're kind of interesting. Like, once you get through the first few seasons, there's an episode from like the first season where she goes out to do something, and she finds a stray dog, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, whose dog is this? Let me go into the local businesses and see whose dog this is." I was like, they had nothing to shoot. They had nothing was going on in her life that they could shoot and create content and put it on the show. So they had her finding a home for this stray dog. It was just, I love TV though, because I look at it a lot deeper than everybody else might. And so I look for different aspects of it. I'm like, the behind the scenes is what's really making me laugh at the show. It's reality TV. Like, obviously it's not real. I want to know what they're leaving out.
Yeah, you couldn't pay me to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
I know.
I'm happy you're doing it.
Talk about it this long and didn't cut me off.
Huh?
I said I'm surprised you didn't cut me off. Like,
man, I had another drink for me, so I was good. I was like, oh, another drink, I could make it through.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. So I was like, I have some time. I
was like, you guys don't get to see when we're not talking, but like, I put on a whole bunch of lip gloss. I got a drink delivered to me. Like, I was chilling. I let her have her moment about Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and then I was like,
I mean, everybody has their taste. Y'all know what you like. Like, if you don't like Keeping Up, you might like something else that's ratchet. Like, everybody has to have their bad television. But if you
don't want
your feelings,
that's the problem.
Huh?
I said, you just don't watch anything updated. That's the problem.
Oh, I do. They just updated season 17. That was like last year. Other than that, yeah, no, I don't like recent TV. It's all trash to me.
Living Single, Gossip Girls, Ugly Betty. Ugly Betty came on in the early 2000s.
Like, they all came on like before 2008. Like, all the shows that I've watched came on like 1999. Living Single is 1992 or 3. Dawson's Creek is 1999. Friends 97. No, 93. Like, what?
No. Guys, comment below something for us to watch on Netflix or Hulu or whatever channel that you guys are using right now. Even if you're bootlegging your ex-girlfriend's Netflix or something like that. Let us know what's on her recently watched, because she might have good taste. So I want to know when I want to watch you too.
That's Amazon, Tubi, like, I know about those free websites too. They have everything. You might have like you could have not broke, but what's it called? Jailbroke your Amazon Fire Stick. Shit. Like, let me know what's new, the new releases. I tried to watch The Lion King on my Fire Stick. Not that it's jailbroken or anything, but, you know, I tried to watch it, and it was not good quality. I was pissed. And I tried to go see it with our grandmother, and we went to go watch it, and it was supposed to be in regular, but we were like, you know what? Let's just go to 3D, even though we didn't get the 3D tickets. And we got 3D glasses, and we're sitting in there, and the karma hit us bad because we're sitting there. The glasses aren't fucking working. And we're just sitting there looking at them in, like, green, blue, and brown because they're fucking lions. And we're like, what's really going on here? And then I tried to watch it again on my Fire Stick, and that shit still is not working. So maybe it's not meant for me to watch The Lion King.
Yo.
We were tight. We were just sitting there like, why?
I would have back into my movie theater like, all right, my bad.
That's what we said. We were just like, we're so sorry. I think we went to go see something else after that. Like, you know what? Let's just redeem ourselves and see something that doesn't look fuzzy, blurry, red, blue, and like purple.
That's the worst though, because you really know that like 3D stuff looks like terrible when you don't have the glasses. Like
for real, but we had the glasses. They just weren't working. That was the worst part. It was like karma hit us. I'm telling you.
that's terrible.
But do you have any like movie suggestions? Because I know there are people who aren't like bingers, but they definitely love a good film or whatever.
Oh well, The Platform was a movie. Coffee and Cream was a movie as well. I don't know what other. Oh, Molly's Game was a really good movie. It's actually based on a true story about a woman who was running the biggest poker games from LA all the way to New York, basically. Well, she started in
Women are so strong. I'm telling you.
Huh?
I said women are so strong.
Yeah, she was running the biggest poker games. It was
Molly's Game.
Yes, Molly's Game. It was a really good movie. We would watch it at night, like, and I would just not suggest that. Like, watch it when you're actually awake, because it is one of those movies that you do want to pay attention to. Not because you don't miss anything, but because you don't want to miss out on the story, because it is pretty good. Like, it was, I don't know what else.
Wait, do you have the app on your phone? Do you have the Netflix app on your phone?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so how about go to your watch it again or like your trending picks and tell me like what the first 5 are for your watch it again.
Okay, hold on.
Somebody definitely my Netflix though, because this ain't me. I'm not watching like I haven't watched Step Brothers.
I think that they just be suggesting bullshit.
I
heard How to Fix a Drug Scandal was really, really good. What have I continue to watch?
Or like watch it again or whatever comes up.
Oh yeah, that part. Let me do that.
Somebody is screaming outside my house.
It's just a thing, I feel like.
Oh no. Just you found it?
It won't pop. It's not showing, but basically, like I said, Molly's Game was definitely really, really good. Oh yeah, we ended up watching Dinner with the Schmucks before the quarantine. I've never seen it.
I saw that. I watched that before the quarantine too.
Yeah, it was like right before. Trigger Warning with Killer Mike is actually really good. I had started watching that series before the quarantine, but I didn't get a chance to finish it.
Have you ever watched The Talented Mr. Ripley? Have you ever watched The Talented Mr. Ripley?
No.
That movie is like, I mean, I knew it was going to happen because that's how I am with movies, but it's still, I don't think I finished it because I was just so gagged. So it's a really good movie, well written and everything, and the actors are great. It's just intense, and it's just don't watch it like if you're not prepared. That's all I'm saying. Like watch it.
Like I'm watching it.
Huh?
It sounds like I'm watching it tonight.
Oh yeah, you should. It's really good though. It has what's his name? The guy who always does the movies in Boston, Matt Damon.
Mm-hmm.
It has a young Matt Damon, so
it's pretty. Sounds great.
Yeah.
But I think that. Well, do you have any more Netflix suggestions, movies, anything like that?
I don't think so. Salt, Just Friends, and Failure to Launch. You get a little mix of everything. You know, you get some romantic comedy, you get some action, and then you get like, you know, you get your feels. You get some outdoorsy stuff. I want you guys to feel like you're leaving the house. But yeah, that's it.
Well, this has been another episode. We're so happy that we got to wind down with you all. Bree, you got anything that you want to tell the people?
Honestly, I'm just trying to take some time to put everything together with school and work. But besides that, I am still doing my relationship advice and dating advice. You guys can find me on Twitter at Breezy Dating, and just follow me on Instagram, naturally.breezy underscore. What about you, AK? What you got going on?
Man, I never know. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at AK Explains It All. Yeah, you'll find updates there. I have a live that I'm just waiting on solidifying a date for. It should be really, really great. Actually, two of them I'm just working on scheduling. And once I get that, then I'll definitely be posting some updates on my page. Always make sure to check out Sex Talk with AK on YouTube so you can subscribe for when I decide to drop the next episode. And yeah.
Yeah, sounds great.
Another day in quarantine.
Another day or 5. Who knows? Who knows? But it's been great chatting with you guys, and make sure to tune in next week, 9 p.m. on Quality Time Network, of course. It's been real. So peace out, Homeskiller.
Bye. Bye.